Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Spilling Tea. I am your host, Tiffany Daniels. And the news that I have for you this morning, folks, makes my heart extremely heavy. It fills me with unprecedented anger, rage, and just outright fury. Yes, folks, we have gotten an update in regards to the JRC. It went viral as of yesterday. So, before we get into it, just the usual things I like to mention. First of all, the link to the article we are about to read can be found in the description box, as well as the video that kicked off the series of videos about the Judge Rotenberg Center. Apparently, I had no idea just how timely all these videos were going to be. Also, thirdly, if you haven't signed it yet, folks, we need you now more than ever. Please sign the change.org Shut the Judge Rotenberg Center Down petition. As I get my hands on more petitions as they become to be made, I will make sure to start including those in my video description boxes as well. So, folks, this was made official as of July the 7th, 2021, so just a few days ago. DC Circuit overturns FDA ban on shock device for disabled students. So, not only do we have the ban not being enforced, the DC Circuit Court has overturned the entire ban on shock devices. So, this is by Brendan Pearson. A federal appeals court has overturned the Food and Drug Administration's ban on the use of electric shock devices to correct aggressive or self-harming behavior in adults and children at the Massachusetts School for the Developmentally Disabled. That's the Judge Rotenberg Center, by the way. In a 2-1 opinion, the U.S. Court of Appeals for the D.C. Circuit found that the ban was a regulation of practice of medicine, which is beyond the FDA's authority. How do you figure? It is literally the Food and Drug Administration. They oversee thousands of medical devices, and now they are saying that the FDA has no authority to stop this. I wonder how many of us have to die before the federal government gives a damn. The ruling was a victory for the Judge Rotenberg Educational Center and a group of parents and guardians of students which had challenged the regulation. The school, which is represented by Michael Flamia of Eckert, Siemens, Charon, and Mellett, said in a statement that it was pleased with the ruling. Pleased that they're going to continue to torture us, which would allow it to continue using the shock treatment. With the treatment, these residents can continue to participate in enriching experiences. Enriching. You sick fuck. Enjoy visits with their family. Oh yeah, they're enjoying life while being tortured. Don't you know people enjoy being tortured? And most importantly, live safely, and freedom from self-injurious and aggressive behaviors, but not safe from you. Oh, they're not harming themselves because we're doing it for them. It said, we have and will continue to fight to keep our loved ones safe and alive and retain access to this life-saving treatment of last resort. It is not a life-saving treatment, and it has been proven time and again that you fuckers do not use it as a last resort. You use it for something as simple as someone refusing to remove their coat, blinking too many times, standing without permission, screaming while being shocked. I can go on. An association of parents said in a statement. The parents in the case were represented by Max Stern of Todd and Weld. The FDA did not immediately respond to requests for comment. The agency announced a ban on the use of electric shock devices to treat aggressive or self-harming behavior last March. Rotenberg, the only facility in the U.S. that manufactures and uses such devices for that purpose, had drawn criticism from disability rights advocates and the UN. You might want to mention the fact that the UN Special Rapporteur on Torture has declared it torture and has demanded of the DOJ and the United States repeatedly to do honest investigations into this and get this place shut down all the way back to 2012, and has since, with every subsequent administration, has made the same demands. The ban relied on a statute that gives the FDA the authority to pull unreasonably dangerous devices off the market. Yes, thank you. That authority has been used only twice, once for a type of hair implant and once for the powdered gloves in surgery. While the powdered glove ban similarly targeted a particular use of a device rather than banning it outright, it was never tested in court. In petitioning the D.C. Circuit to overturn the ban, Rotenberg and the parents and guardians argued that the shock treatment was beneficial. Beneficial! Beneficial! They need to have the autism torture out of them. That's what they deserve, for breathing. The case was argued in April. Senior Circuit Judge David Sintel, writing for the majority, said that the Congress has explicitly prohibited the FDA from regulating the practice of medicine. It's not medicine. This is pseudoscience. It is pseudoscience at its worst, and you all are letting it happen. You are letting kids, children as young as 5 years old, to be tortured. And it's legal because it's treatment. It's medicine. Hell. Leaving that to the states. Yes, because Massachusetts has such a good track record for looking after its disability community and citizens. He said a use-specific ban like the one at issue interferes with a practitioner's authority by restricting available range of devices through regulatory action. Are you kidding me? So doctors can do whatever they want now, regardless of what is in the best interest of the patient? They just get to decide that now? What a slippery slope we are all on if this becomes the new precedent. The FDA has no authority to choose what medical devices a practitioner should prescribe or administer for which conditions. No, but let me see. There's a few other federal laws that regulate medicine. But oh no, not for disabled people. Oh no, to us they can do whatever the fuck they want, and nobody gives a damn in our government. Go ahead and torture them. It's what they deserve. That's what DC told us. God forbid we exist. Sintel was joined by Circuit Judge Gregory Cassis. The Chief Judge dissented, writing that since the FDA could ban the device entirely, it was hard to perceive why Congress would want to deny the agency that middle ground option. The case in the Judge Rotenberg Educational Center, Inc. versus FDA, D.C. Circuit, U.S. Court of Appeals, number 20 through 1087. For the parents, Max Stern of Todd and Weld. For the school, Michael Flamea of Exert, Siemens, and Sharon. For the FDA, Daniel Aguilar of Department of Justice. Go to hell, DOJ. You have failed us. You made us promises. You promised to protect us. You promised to end this torture. And you failed us all. You showed disabled people the world over just how the United States thinks about its disabled citizens. My forefathers fought in the Revolutionary War. I am what they call, oh God, I forget the name, one of the daughters of the revolution. Many people who are disabled can say the same. And you just told us that our sacrifices and their sacrifices mean absolutely nothing. But my grandfather fighting in your army, my brother fighting in your army, my stepdad and my other grandfather fighting in your army, that what they did and their sacrifices and their lives meant nothing. You want to know why? Because you think it's just fine and dandy for people to torture disabled people like me. All right, folks. Keep an eye on my Twitter. I'm going to be looking for more and more information, getting you more resources, ways to contact your congressmen, your senators, petitions, whatever I can get to you that you all can share as much as you can. I'm going to be trying to do that sometime this afternoon after work. We'll just have to play it by ear. Again, guys, as always, we do appreciate your time here this morning. Now, we don't get many views on this channel. The few that we do get do tend to get removed from time to time. So please don't forget to hit that like button. Hit subscribe. Don't forget to hit the comments. And guys, share. Share every one of these videos far and wide. It's never been more important than right now. The autistic community needs your help. I can't even tell you how important it is. Goodbye, everyone.